All right, so still no Curtis, right? Still no Tanya? Still no Cam? No AJ? No Tony? Yes. Denise? Jessica? All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started and get this day rolling. Happy Wednesday to you. Don't forget, next week, Monday is not a flex day, so I will not see you on Monday. Monday is a 5, 6, 7 day. So I will see you again next Tuesday at the normal time. All right, so we will not, excuse me?
Why is Monday a 5, 6, 7 instead of a flex?
Because you have Good Friday, April 2nd off.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
School. Yeah. So today will be the last day that I see you until next Tuesday. And then you guys, 1, 3, 4 will be a normal Tuesday, Wednesday day, right, for you. So real quick, as I said yesterday, we're going to get you started with your investing project, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Yesterday, you were to research 2 companies and put in their information into formative. So 2 companies, their stock symbol, their closing price, was there a dividend paid, yes or no, last year, and you can put the amount if it was, and then what is their price earnings ratio. So you should have filled that information in there. 1 and 2 was the company name. 3 and 4 was their stock symbol. 5 and 6 was the closing price. 7 and 8 was yes or no on a dividend payment last year and the amount if there was. And then 9 and 10, what is the price earnings ratio? As I had said many times, if you go to finance.yahoo.com, you can research any companies, any of these stock symbols here. So if you wanted to know the stock symbol for Domino's Pizza, you can just click on it there. You can see it's down $8 a share today, right? Bouncing all around. Yesterday it was up, today it's down. So that was what you were supposed to do yesterday. There were some of you that completed that. Some of you have yet to turn that in, but you want to make sure that you turn that in. It's still open. What we're going to do today is divide you up into your groups. So what we'll have 3 teams in this period. So we've got Jenica, Rue, Curtis, Daleen, Val, Norella, Cassidy, Tanya, Joe, and Cam are group 1. What I'll do is I'll put you in breakout rooms. I'll give you your login information and also show you how to execute a trade. Orase, AJ, Tony. Tony is not shown up forever, so scratch that. We won't go Tony there. We'll go Jonathan, Jimenez, Maddie, Destiny, Audrey, Denise, Emily, and David will be group 2. And then group 3 will be Amanda, Alexa, Fernando, Jessica, Leo, Mateo, Adelano, Carmela, Layla, and Lincoln will be group 3. So what we will do is move you into your groups, but I want to show you how you will make your trades. So each of you is going to have a username and a password. You will want to write that down on a sheet of paper that you do not lose. That way, regardless of who is present or who is absent that day, you'll be able to execute your trades. So what you'll do is, and I'll put this in the chat room, is you're going to go to everybody in your group, go to stockmarketgame.org, and it's in the chat room right now. When you go to stockmarketgame.org, and I'll show you this on your screen. You're going to get to a screen that looks like this, and you're going to click login. Then you are going to have a username and a password that I'm going to give your group. Write it down on a sheet of paper. Make sure it's available to you. And then what I'll do is I'll show you how to make a trade. So when you go to trade, enter a trade. Today we're going to do stock trades. And then there are boxes that you need to fill in. You need to make sure that you click buy. This is where you're going to put your stock symbol. Market price means that it's going to execute the trade as soon as it's electronically received. The number of shares right there will be put in, how many you want to buy, and then preview the trade. So for example, if you go to buy, and let's say I want to buy some Ford stock, I'm going to buy Ford. If we look that up, if you don't know what the stock symbol is, as I said, you can go to finance.yahoo.com. If you type in Ford, you can see it's up 15 cents. It's $12 a share today. So I'm going to buy 50 shares, preview the trade. It'll tell you how much it's going to cost. It closed at $12.21 yesterday. It's going to cost you $615.50 to buy 50 shares right now. You have to confirm this trade with your password, and then it'll give you an order confirmation. Your group needs to make at least one trade. When you go to pending orders, your orders will show up. These are the 2 that I did last period. All right. So let's say that you wanted to buy some Tesla. Now, Tesla is a very expensive stock. So when you go to Tesla, you can see it's $645.14 a share. It's down 17 bucks today. Short term, it says it's going to go down. Midterm, long term up. So I'm going to stay away from that. Let's see about AMC Theaters now that things are opening back up. Let's see what they're at. Oh, they're down 61 cents today. How about all that GameStop controversy? What are they up to? They're down $36 a day. Holy heck. Everybody's losing money. What about Netflix? Netflix was a big gainer earlier this year, down $8 a share. Oh my gosh, how about Microsoft? What about Apple? Everything's down. Everything was up earlier today. Apple's down. Holy moly. I'm just going to go to the home.
Look up toilet paper companies.
Toilet paper companies. Paper products. Let's look for paper products. I don't know who makes paper products. Charmin. There's one. Paper Products Limited. Down 85 cents a share. Let's go to the homepage. Let's see what's up. Remember, on the homepage, it'll give you some stock gainers. You scroll down. Gainers today, Itronics, up 65 cents to $1.90. Rubius Therapeutics, that's pretty good. Let's go Ruby. So that one's been around a while. It's in the medical field. So if you go to trade, enter a trade, stock trade is the process. Remember to click buy. Stock symbol is RUBY. You can look that up at finance.yahoo.com. They were $28 a share. I'm going to buy 25 shares. Preview the trade. Cost me about another 600 bucks. I need to confirm that with my password, which is right there. And bang. Then you can double check, go to pending orders. It'll be there. Now, all of these pending orders will move to the transaction notes tomorrow. So after the close of business today, when these go through, I'll click on transaction notes and I'll have all those shares of stock there. All right. So what I'll do is I'll put each of you into the groups that you are supposed to be in a breakout room. You'll have 10 minutes to put in the trades that you want. Your group has to do at least one trade. Write down on a sheet of paper your username and password in case people are absent the day of class that we need to make trades. And then when we come back from that, we'll take a short break and then play the review game for your Unit 3 test, which will be due next Monday at 3:15. Though the first day I have you is Tuesday, so probably move that back. All right, so breakout rooms, I'll come in the breakout room and give you your username and password. It'll take just a minute to get you into what you're supposed to be. Okay, so I'll put you in your breakout rooms. You'll have 10 minutes. I'll give you your username and password. You'll want to make your trades. Then we'll come back, we'll take a break, and then do the review games. Okay, so in the chat room, as I said, it's going to be stockmarketgame.org. And then your username for your guys' group is capital CAP _46 _ZZ1524. It's in the chat room. Password is capital JDS11056. So use that to log in your group, make at least one trade today, and then we'll meet back in the regular room.
Sorry, Mr. Grok. My computer started glitching out. You're muted.
Thanks. Make sure that you join your breakout room 2, because I'm about to give you guys the code right now.
Uh,
All right. So group 2, stockmarketgame.org. And then your username and password is now in the chat room. So your username is capital CAP_46_ZZ1525. So make sure you write that down on a sheet of paper. Password is capital GXD25792. So your group needs to make at least one stock trade today. All right, group 3, how we doing? Stockmarketgame.org is in the chat room, and your username and password is in the chat room. So your username is capital CAP_46_ZZ1526. Write that down on a sheet of paper, along with your password, capital SGR31370. Write that down on a sheet of paper, save it in your browser when you log into the stock game, but your group needs to make at least one trade, and then we'll meet back in the main room.
Hi, Mr. Grok.
Hello?
So, no one in my group is really talking. So, I think I'm just gonna do us the honor. So I'm at trade, right? And then I go to stock trade, mutual fund trade, or bond trade.
Stock trade.
Okay. And then I go to buy, obviously, right?
Click on buy. Yeah.
Okay. And then I just look up any company that I want.
You just put in any company that you want. You have to put in the symbol though.
Okay.
So you have to put in the symbol, the number of shares, then click on preview trade, and then you kind of confirm the trade with your password.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Grok.
Yes.
It won't let me log in. It says my username or password is wrong, and I've redone it 3 times, and it won't let me get in.
Let's see. And you are group 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you putting in for your username?
I'm putting in capital CAP underscore 46 underscore capital ZZ 1524.
Okay. And then password?
Is capital J capital D 11056.
No, you missed the S. Capital J, capital D, capital S.
Oh, S. Okay.
Yep. Then 11056. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was checking. I didn't see any trade for you guys yet.
Okay.
Perfect. No worries.
I have a question. I try. Sorry, was that supposed to be a unanimous decision type thing? Sorry, my bad.
However you want to do it. You just don't want to not make a trade.
Okay. Well,
So
I
you
tried
guys,
making a trade
you
from
guys
Google, but
do it. You
I
can
don't
do
know
it
if
as a
went through.
group. You can do it as an individual, but it just needs to get done, so to speak. Group 3, how come you haven't made a trade yet?
I'm figuring out how to do it. I don't know where I'm at. I'm trying to do it though.
So let me show you again so that you can do it, but you guys are going to miss out on easy points here. So remember that once you are logged in,
I'm already logged in. I'm just trying to figure out where to
I
go.
know, and that's why I gonna show you here real quick, because you're gonna run out of time here in about a minute and a half. You go to trade up here where it says trade.
Uh-huh.
Go to enter a trade, then go to stock trade.
Stock trade.
Okay, click on buy right here.
Buy.
Put your stock symbol in. So let's say I wanted to buy more Ford stock. Let's say I want to buy 25 more shares of that. And then I preview the trade. Sorry, I was showing somebody how to make and finish a trade. So groups 1 and 3, we were still waiting on you. So once again, you go to trade, enter a trade, select stock trade, buy, Ford. Let's say I want to do Ford. Let's say I want to do 25 more shares. Preview that trade, confirm that trade with your password, and put it in. There shouldn't be silence in your breakout rooms. I don't know why I go in and then ask questions. You guys just all sit there like you're mute and deaf or something like that. That's not going to work. You guys are going to have to talk and communicate. So let me see if those groups got it.
I'm working on mine right now.
Okay.
I have a question. I did exactly what you said, and it said to check pending transactions to see if it's doing it, but I don't see anything on the pending transactions thing.
So you're group 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you tried to buy 5,000 shares of Microsoft. You only have $100,000. Microsoft is 236.51. I think you're way over.
That's not the one I chose. I chose 10 stocks of Google, which is only like $20,000.
Okay. Well, but I'm just explaining what I see. I mean, I'm just telling you what I see. You guys, somebody in your group tried to buy 5,000 shares of Microsoft. When you look at that, right, times $230, you're looking at 1.1 million, somewhere in that neighborhood, right? So somebody tried to buy those, and that's why you're over the limit. If I go to your home page, okay, so none of those trades went through. You need to pick something a little less expensive. So that's why there was an issue there. So you did the process right. You just tried to spend too much. It's not going to let you do that. Group 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so group 3, your order of your stock, 25 shares, was accepted, so you're good. And group 2, I think I checked with you, Audrey, on your process and made that good. Yeah, Ford and another one. So you guys are good too. So group 1 will get you that in a minute if you have issues. So it's 10:44. Let's meet back here at 10:49. We'll do the review game and get you ready for the unit test, and then we'll get you out of here. All right, perfect. Welcome back. All three groups made their trades, which is great. So you guys are set. Now we will go over the review game. Make sure that I put in your points real quick. Okay, so your scores have been inputted. You should be set on that. Go ahead and go to kahoot.it and I'll send you the game pin. All right, game pin should be in the chat room as well as on the screen. Reset it just in case you can't see it. All right, here we go. So which of the following is a negative effect of government regulation? Government regulations can be costly, right? Generally raises the price of those goods and services. When the government regulated in the 1950s, 60s that seatbelts were required in automobiles, it raised the cost of automobiles, obviously, with the extra expense added. The concept that people may decide what and when they want to buy and sell in this country is known as what? Voluntary exchange, right? Nobody tells you if you have $10 in your wallet, what you have to go buy for lunch in terms of at least the government, right? Laws requiring companies to provide full information about their products are called what? Public disclosure laws. That's why you have food information, drink information on the side of those boxes, sodas, bottles, whatever it might be, right? It's part of public disclosure. Giving consumers the freedom to make their own economic decisions is the fundamental purpose of what? Free enterprise system, right? Free enterprise system. American free enterprise is driven by the idea of what? Desire to make a profit, right? Everything in our economic system is basically, right, based off the desire to make a profit. Why are patents and copyrights important? Right? They provide inventors the possibility of making profits. We talked about that 2 weeks ago with patents and copyrights. There would be no incentive to make new iPhones every year if Apple was not the one that could profit off of the investment that they spend developing that new product. The total value of all final goods and services produced in a particular economy during a year is called what? We said that this is the biggest economic indicator. Gross domestic product. The process used to produce a good or service, such as using a robotic device to assemble cars. Technological advancement, right? Technological advancement. Macroeconomics is what study? Macroeconomics. Right? Study of entire economies. Study of entire economies. Those of you that chose red, that's micro, right? Specific industries, small sectors of an economy is micro. What is one way the federal government does not help stabilize the economy? They did not even do this during the Great Depression. Right? Government does not fix prices. US government does not tell companies, people, what to buy and sell products at that price point. Not even during the Great Depression did they do that. A situation in which the market does not distribute resources efficiently is considered to be what? Market failure. Market failure. All right, the part of the economy that involves the transactions of individuals and businesses is what? Private sector. Private sector. The for-profit sector. Which of the following is a public good? Right? Military. Remember when I talked about fighter jets costing $15, $20 million a piece? It's unlikely the city of Santa Maria, Lompoc, Santa Barbara would want to spend that type of money. All of those other things, a construction company is for profit, an internet provider is for profit, a private garden is for the profit of that private person. Public goods are generally those things that could not be or would not be provided unless it was by the government. Due to a market, due to the ability to sell them, due to the ability to make a profit off of them. That is why military is right on that one. Which of the following statements about externalities is false? So which one of the four is false? Right? Only the private sector can create both positive and negative externalities is false. Right? The private sector and the public sector could both do that. What is a critical factor in determining whether something gets produced as a public good? Market failure, because it would not be made or offered because of the lack of the ability to make a profit. That is a market failure. An income level below that is needed to support families or households in this country is referred to as what? Right? That's a poverty level. Poverty level. What is welfare? In this country, what is welfare? Government aid to the poor. Government aid to the poor. All right. What is one disadvantage of our free market society? Right? Generally, wealth is pretty uneven throughout society. We have really, really, really rich people, and we have a number of people below the poverty level. Cash transfers are what? Cash transfers are direct payments of money to eligible poor people. Subsidized housing is an example of what? An in-kind benefit. Subsidized housing is offered at free or reduced cost. That makes it an in-kind benefit, not a direct cash payment or transfer. In-kind benefits are what? Good or service provided for no money or at a reduced price. What is the overall aim of temporary assistance for needy families that was passed during the Clinton administration? Right? To move people from welfare dependence to the workforce. Which of the following is not a cash transfer program? Food stamp program. Social Security, temporary assistance for needy families, unemployment insurance, all give cash to their recipients. Food stamp program does basically a in-kind benefit, right? Gives you credit to go buy food with the government's help. Legal aid provided by a government agency is an example of what? In-kind benefit. What is the purpose of workman's compensation? Right? To provide money to workers injured on the job. Which sector of the economy is the school system? Public sector. Public sector. All right, Orchid Burger is which sector of the economy, public or private? Good. Private sector, right? Orchid Burger is open to make a profit. That's the easiest way to tell whether something's public or private. Rigetti High School is not open to make a profit. It's open to educate people. Orchid Burger is open to make a profit for its owners. That's the easiest way to tell between public and private. Mustang Watersides, what part of the economy, public or private? Private sector, very good. There you go. The fire department belongs to which sector of the economy? Public sector. So does the police department. All right, your economics textbook is a public or private good? There you go. Public good. Public good. Let's see how we finished. David. Joe. There you go. Okay. So let's reset. So by next Tuesday, you'll want to have completed the third test over the free enterprise system. The review game is available to you for another 3 weeks or so. If you're on a non-tablet device, use this link and you can practice those questions many times you want, use notes. If you're on a tablet device, you would need the app and then this game pin. Then when you're ready, as I said, you can take the test. The test is in School City. So you would just log in through that box. Once you are there, all right, once you're there, the test will have the PDF on the left-hand side, the answer sheet on the right-hand side, and that will start showing up in areas if you have not taken the test as a missing assignment next Tuesday. I'll change the date on that, all right? So that is all you need to get done between now and next Tuesday. Remember, we do not meet on Monday. So have a good weekend, and we will see you later.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.